Hi guys, I am back with, I guess this is the first time I've ever done this, but this is my very first attempt at a plan with me. I've never done one of these before and I've always wanted to, but I just don't know that I have the right setup, so I guess you're gonna find out with me whether or not this is something I can do. So today I am planning in my happy planner. This is a 12-month happy planner instead of the 18-month one because this is the seasonal one. And today I am actually using my summer oranges kit that I have in my Etsy store. It is a printable. I'm only using 3 of the 4 pages that I have in this kit because I'm actually debating on whether or not I want to keep the other page that I'm not using in this one, because I just don't feel like I need it, and also I just feel like there's a lot left over. So I'll show you the pages that I have. So there's this one here, which is, you've got your headers, so you to do today little things, you've got your dinners, TV, trackers, your date covers, little half box checklists, your washi for the top and bottom. Then you have this one. Now please do excuse the color is slightly off because this was a test print when I had refilled the ink in my printer. You'll hear me say that a lot because I don't have a very good printer, which is why I only make printables, not actual physical stickers. So the color came out a little bit odd with this one, but your one of course will come out beautiful. But in this one you've got your to buys, to cleans, your check flags, deco, bill dues, quarter boxes, dewdrops, your full checklist boxes. And then the other page is this one, which is your pattern boxes, half boxes, little, I guess, boxes you can use on your sidebar, rescheduled, cancelled, icons, weekend banner, and tracker, and a movie marquee. So let's get into the week, and we'll go from.
Okay, so here I'm just cutting my pattern boxes, and the way I do my pattern boxes, and I'm so sorry I'm totally cutting this off screen, I've never filmed a plan with me before, so this is like the first time, but the way that I do my pattern boxes is that I actually put the pattern boxes in the time sections that I'm actually at work, so that way while I'm at work I can just cover that section up. I don't necessarily plan morning, evening, morning, evening, night, but I do kind of do that. It just helps me visualize what I need to get done in my day. So here you can just see me kind of placing pattern boxes on different days. Like the Friday and Saturday I always put pattern boxes just because those are my days off, and because I get up early during the week I like to sleep in on Fridays and Saturdays, so I just block those off. And then on Mondays I go to work in the morning, and also Sundays in the morning, and then Wednesday I have off, Tuesday I work midday, and then Thursday I work nighttime. So you can kind of see how I plan my day. And here now I'm actually just sticking down the stickers in my planner. You'll probably see me struggle a little bit throughout doing this because I'm not the greatest at making everything even. And here I've decided just to take my pages out of my happy planner because I find it so much easier to do when the pages are out, because the rings get in my way, which is one of the reasons why I really love the happy planner, because it's just such a versatile planner and I can take the pages out when I want to, and it's super customizable as well. So I do think that that's what makes this planner work so well for me. Here you can see me cutting out the washi tapes, and then I realized after a second that I actually cut out the wrong side, so I go back in. I actually plan one page at a time while I'm doing this. So I do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday first, and I'm probably cutting off a lot of the stuff at the bottom, like, because I have a tripod, but I film on my Samsung Galaxy, so it's a little difficult for me to actually see what my camera is seeing because I can't, but I definitely do try my best. So if you guys have any tips for me, that would be great. Here I've just picked out my headers, so I'm just cutting out my today headers. And then I've got my to-dos and my little things. So I generally put my today headers on the pattern boxes, which you will see me doing in a second. There I go. Because I just like to mark it off like that instead of putting it all the way at the top, because the pattern boxes are just like, you know, they're whatever type of things. So I just put those like that. And you can totally see there that I did not line it up properly, but that's totally okay. I'm mostly okay with that. And then from there I do my to-do boxes, and instead of using the check flags, I use the full boxes. I fluctuate between what I actually use. I decided to use the full boxes because I just really like the patterns on there that I have, so I'm just trying to work out what colored boxes I want to go where to try and break up some of the orange in the kit, because it is an orange kit. And I just put those down. So on my Monday I just put my to-do in the middle of the page, and then my to-do on Tuesday and Wednesdays are at the top of the page because I don't work Tuesday morning and I also have Wednesday off. So on Wednesdays I like to get as much of my recording, editing and housework as done before 2 p.m. because that's when my fiance gets home, and I find that when my fiance is home it's harder for me to concentrate because I'm just like, I want to spend time with him, so I just prefer to do those things while he's not home so I don't get distracted. And then I'm just cutting out the headers for my to-do sections, and I don't mind covering up some things. So I do cover up a little tiny bit of the pattern on the to-do boxes, which is totally fine. I don't mind doing that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, though. You can just lower the boxes down. I just didn't. So that's that. And then in the last 3 boxes there is where I put my little things, which is what I am cutting out currently. So in that section is just kind of like a free-for-all, like I just put whatever's left over in those little sections there. So I honestly don't really have a method to my planning. I just kind of plan, like it changes all the time is basically what I do. So here I'm just cutting out my little dinner boxes. So I do put my dinner boxes in my little things sections because I do like to track that as much as I possibly can. This year I am on a fitness journey, so I am trying to get a lot healthier, so I just like to track I don't track all of my foods, but I do try to keep on track with the dinners at least. And here you'll see that my camera cut off, it ran out of space, so I did miss some of the boxes, but I'm just showing you there that I put in 2 TV, like the little TV boxes, and some of the half box checklist in that section. Now I'm moving on to my second page, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and here I am just going in and putting in the pattern boxes. So I've got my Thursday box down because I work Thursday nights, which totally sucks because my fiance isn't home Thursday nights because he works during the day, like he works early morning on Thursdays. So he's at home while I'm at work. But the reason why I work Thursday nights is because I get paid more. So and then like I'm just putting my pattern boxes at the top, and I put the green one in the middle just to break up the orangeness a little bit, and I think it worked out pretty good. And then here I'm just putting down my little washi strips, and because this was a test print, it is slightly off. It's totally my fault. I'm not technologically minded, so my software that I use when I print my PDFs, there is a section in there somewhere that keeps scaling down my damn patterns, and I don't know how to turn it off to stop it from scaling itself down. So yeah. So it is a little bit off, this test print, but I still like to use it because I don't like to waste my sticker paper. And then I've got all that down. I am now cutting out my today headers, so I'm just putting those in on the pattern boxes, so that's all sort of, you know, matchy if you will. I do mostly plan the same every week, but occasionally I will change things up. I tried to do like all my to-do boxes in the middle, my little things at the bottom, and my pattern during the top, but I just don't know that that necessarily works for me. I don't know. I'm going to give it a go again though, because I do like the uniformity of it, but I don't know. And in here I'm just going back in with my to-do boxes, and I'm just cutting those out. I do actually just buy my sticker paper on eBay off of this eBay seller. It's not technically a brand, any type of brand. I'm sure it is some type of brand, but it does have Chinese writing on the back of it, so I don't read that. But the sticker paper is pretty decent quality. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I also don't sell physical stickers, so it works great for me. I just buy 40 sheets of sticker paper for $4, and then it costs me $4 shipping, so that lasts me a good amount of time. I can normally get about a month out of 40 sheets, sometimes a month and a half depending on what I'm printing, because I do use 2 planners that I'm printing for, so, and sometimes I print icons and stuff like that as well, so it really does depend what I'm actually, you know, doing as such. And here I'm just getting my headers to put down for my to-dos. I go back and forth with headers. I always think that I don't need them, but then if I don't create them, I really want them, so it kind of is what it is with these headers. It's like a love-hate relationship for me, headers are. But I'm putting those down, and then once I finish putting those down, I go on to my little things, headers and little section there. So, you know, but yeah, this is like the first time I've ever really planned a plan with me. So I honestly know that this is probably really crappy, but I tried. I'm really not very great at editing or filming, because technological stuff just goes over my head. It really does. I don't know really how to do a lot of technical things. So this year I made myself a goal to learn how to edit and film better. We'll see how that goes though, because I swear I repel technology. I really do. Like even at work, all the technological things at work do not work properly for me. But oh well. Here I'm just going in with my little things headers, as you can see. I'm just putting those down. I'm trying to line them up with the rest of the stickers that I've already laid down. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing there. Oh, there I am. Yep. And I know that sometimes or a lot of the time I'm out of frame. I really do try, but I can't see the screen when I'm filming, so I don't know when I'm out of frame or not. So I'm definitely going to try and get better at that. I really want to get myself though one of those extender arms that you can use on your tripod, so it films like the arm is extended out over the top of what you're doing. That would be a heaven send if I could get that. Here I'm just putting down my dinner boxes again. for this week, like this section of the week. Because like I said, I do like to track those. I kind of like, I went back and forth for a while with whether I wanted to track or whether I didn't, and I found that when I didn't, I really wanted to. So yeah, so I did that. And then here I'm deciding to put like what days I need to put my TV shows on. So on Fridays I watch Riverdale, and then you see me putting one on Saturday, and then I pull it back up because I realized that the show that I put that down for was on Friday, but then later on I realized that actually no, I do have this show on Saturday, so I could have left it there. But yeah, so I pull it back up and I put it back down on a Friday. So on Fridays I watch Riverdale, Big Bang Theory, and Mum. I love those shows. Those shows are super addictive. I really am obsessed though with Big Bang Theory. I love that show. Penny and Sheldon are my favorite. And then on Saturday I put down one for Emerald City. I really love that as well. And then here is where my phone cut off again. It ran out of space, so I do apologize. But what I did was, for the rest of those sections, I just put in my half box checklist and my to clean checklist as well. And then I did put in the date covers at the top as well. So yeah, I did do that there. So I kind of don't have a ton of space on my phone. It only lets me film up to about 30 something minutes at a time. So it did cut out 3 times on me, but oh well. Here I am. I think I'm cutting out icons here. I honestly cannot remember what I was doing. Oh, that's right. I was getting into like my weekend banner, and then I was picking out all of my icons. As you can see, I have some bought icons and some icons I've made myself. And then I just start filling in my roster for the week, and I am using the Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7 nib in black, and I have to say that that is seriously one of my favorite pens to use while I am planning. And then I'm just filling in other little bits and pieces in there, like my TV shows for Tuesday, those types of things. So on Tuesdays I watch Shadowhunters and Two Broke Girls, 2 of my all-time favorite TV shows as well. And then I'm just like cutting out my little icons and putting those in. So we have rubbish day on Monday night, so I put the rubbish in there. And then I'm just flicking through my icons because I was trying to look for my coffee cups, and I realized that I have not put them away, so they're not in my pile, but oh well. And then I just fill in my date covers for that section there, and then on there I'm just filling in the bottom part there. And I try my hardest not to pre-fill in too much stuff, because I have a habit of doing that and then not doing a lot of the stuff that I pre-film because something changes. So I now try and only pre-film some things, like the things that are definitely set in stone, so that way I can leave myself some room for other things where they pop up. I'm just putting in my little Once More With Love payday stickers. I love those stickers. They say it's payday bitches. And then my little Once More With Love uploading and editing little stickers. They're super cute. I really love that. I have to buy some more stickers from Once More With Love. I really can't just they're so cute. I'm just filling in my bills. And I personally don't mind if you see what my bills are. It's just money. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not ashamed of my bills. That's just adult life. And then I'm just filling in the rest of my week really there. I don't have a ton of stuff that I'm filming, filling in this week, because when I filmed this, it was, I want to say, just trying to think what day it was that I filmed this. I did film it probably 2 weeks prior to this. this actual week here. So there's definitely a lot of stuff that I just don't know whether or not will happen, so I didn't really put too much stuff in. And then here I'm just going through some more icons, and I'm just seeing where I want to put my icons in, and then I'm filling in just a little bit more there, my laundry and all those little bits and pieces. And then that's my week there. I really love how it turned out. I think it turned out really, really pretty, and I'm really super happy about this kit that I created. I really love it. And here I'm just putting my pages back into my happy planner, which I am obsessed with, and that's where actually I filmed it on the 12th. I filmed it on the 12th of February. So yeah, so that's just that. I'm just showing you quickly the week that I'm currently in, and I made that little clip in dashboard type of thing out of a card, and then I'm using the envelope to store stuff in. I think it's a super cute idea. I actually get these ideas off of I think Cheap Crafty Girl on YouTube, and then I put my pages back in. That's my Valentine's Day kit. That's the current week that we're actually in now. Today is the 19th, so right at the end of the week there. But yes, and then I put my other page in, and I actually really love how this whole thing turned out. I do think it's amazing. I really do. And you can see all my mess surrounding it there. And then I think I realized there that I forgot to put in that I'm going to the movies on Wednesday to see 50 Shades Darker with my friend Renee. So I'm just taking it out to fill it in right in at the bottom there. So we're going to see that on Wednesday afternoon. So I just wanted to add that in there with that one. So that is kind of it, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. It's definitely my first, so please be kind. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a full look of it there, and please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.